Elections in Bihar are more than just numbers. They're a celebration of democracy, where every voice matters. The energy is palpable, as people from all walks of life come together, united by a single purpose, to shape the future of their state. Voting Day is not just a civic duty, but a festival that brings hope, excitement, and a sense of belonging to millions. From Patna's busy streets to remote villages, people gather to debate, dream, and demand change. Conversations echo in tea stalls, markets, and homes as citizens passionately discuss the issues that matter most to them: jobs, education, roads, and the promise of a better tomorrow. In 2025, the stakes were higher than ever, with Bihar facing challenges like unemployment and migration. Young people, in particular, voiced their aspirations for meaningful work and a future in their own homeland, while families worried about loved ones leaving in search of opportunities elsewhere. Voters weighed promises of Vikas and Sushashan against their daily realities. Every manifesto was scrutinized, every promise debated at length as people tried to separate hope from hollow words. The kitchen table became a forum for democracy, where families discussed what real progress would look like for them. Political parties launched massive campaigns, filling the air with anticipation and hope. Streets were alive with the colors of banners and flags and the sound of slogans and songs. Every corner of Bihar buzzed with the excitement of possibility as leaders promised change and supporters rallied behind their visions. For the ruling alliance, it was a test of trust. For the opposition, a chance to offer a new vision. Leaders traveled tirelessly, addressing crowds and meeting people face to face, hoping to connect with the dreams and frustrations of the electorate. Every rally and speech was crafted to win hearts and shape Bihar's future. Volunteers worked day and night, organizing events and reaching out to every corner of the state, determined to make every vote count. Ultimately, the election empowered the common citizen, their vote a statement of hope and demand for dignity. Each ballot cast was a voice raised for justice, progress, and a better life for all. The ink on their finger became a symbol of power. It was a mark of participation, pride, and the belief that change is possible when people stand together. As results approached, one thing was clear: Bihar's people had spoken, ready to shape their destiny. The anticipation was electric, as families and friends gathered around TVs and radios, waiting to see the outcome of their collective voice. The festival of democracy had once again united the state in purpose, reminding everyone that in Bihar, the power truly rests with the people. The 2025 Bihar Assembly elections delivered a historic mandate, marking a turning point in the state's political history. Voters turned out in record numbers, their enthusiasm visible in the long queues outside polling stations and the festive atmosphere across Bihar. As the results poured in, newsrooms buzzed with excitement and anticipation. The outcome was clear. The people of Bihar had spoken decisively, giving a resounding victory to the NDA alliance. Across community halls and homes, families and friends watched the results unfold live, reacting with joy, surprise, and sometimes disbelief at the scale of the mandate. The NDA, led by BJP and JDU, swept to power with 203 out of 243 seats, a political tsunami that left their supporters jubilant and the streets awash in celebration. For the opposition, Mahagathbandhan, the results were a crushing blow. Managing only 34 seats, their campaign ended in disappointment, with supporters left to reflect on what went wrong. BJP secured 85 seats, while JDU clinched 77, underscoring the strength of their partnership and the trust voters placed in their alliance. The Congress party lagged far behind, barely making a mark, while smaller parties struggled to stay relevant, their presence barely felt in the final tally. Bihar's voters embraced the NDA's promise of a double-engine Sarkar, hoping for faster, more coordinated development and a brighter future for the state. With over two-thirds of the seats, the NDA now holds a powerful mandate, giving them the authority and responsibility to shape Bihar's destiny. The Saffron and Green wave has not only redrawn Bihar's political map, but also set the stage for a new era, one that will influence the state's future for years to come. The NDA's landslide was built on a 47.2% vote share, up nearly 10 points from 2020. They not only kept their base, but attracted new voters, signaling a decisive shift. The Mahagathbandhan stagnated at 37.3%, failing to expand its reach. The NDA's alliance strategy paid off, especially with LJPRV bringing in crucial Dalit votes. New players like Jan Suraj Party and Aimim split the opposition vote, weakening the MGB. Even in areas of anti-incumbency, the opposition couldn't unite enough to win. The NDA's smart coalition building and the opposition's fragmentation made all the difference. In Bihar, a small lead in vote share translated into a massive seat advantage. Women voters turned out in record numbers, over 71%, and decisively backed the NDA. Nitish Kumar's policies for women, from job reservations to alcohol bans, built a loyal base. The NDA's social engineering united upper castes, EBCs, OBCs, and Dalits under one umbrella. The opposition's reliance on Yadav and Muslim votes proved too narrow. New parties further split the anti-NDA vote, amplifying the NDA's lead. The double-engine government narrative, promising development and stability, resonated deeply. Prime Minister Modi's popularity and campaign blitz sealed the deal. Voters chose stability and progress over a divided opposition. The 2025 election brought new faces and reaffirmed old power. Maithili Thakur, a 25-year-old folk singer, made history as Bihar's youngest MLA, winning Alinagar for the BJP. Tejashwi Yadav held his Raghopur stronghold, but his party suffered statewide. Anant Kumar Singh, the JDU strongman, retained Mokama, showing the enduring power of local influence. Bihar's new assembly blends youthful energy with seasoned veterans, promising both change and continuity. Bihar saw its highest ever turnout, 66.91%, a testament to deepening democracy and the growing engagement of its people. Women led the way, outvoting men and confidently asserting their political voice in this historic election. The Election Commission ensured a smooth, peaceful poll with no repose needed anywhere in the state. Strict measures kept post-result celebrations peaceful and completely orderly throughout Bihar. The high participation and efficient conduct set a new benchmark for Indian elections, inspiring others. Bihar's voters sent a clear message: their voices matter and they expect meaningful results from their leaders. The NDA's landslide victory in Bihar is more than just a political win. It's a resounding mandate for development, stability, and good governance. The people of Bihar have spoken with clarity, expressing their aspirations for a brighter, more prosperous future. Leaders across the spectrum hailed the result as a clear rejection of old divisive politics and a strong vote for progress and unity. The celebrations reflect a collective hope for a new era, where promises are matched by action. The new government now faces immense expectations, creating jobs for the youth, attracting investment, and delivering better education and healthcare. People want to see real change in their daily lives, from classrooms to clinics and from villages to cities. Young winners like Maithili Thakur bring fresh energy and promise a people-centric approach, inspiring hope among the youth and marginalized communities. Their presence signals a shift towards more inclusive and responsive governance. The Assembly's unique mix of new and experienced leaders could drive dynamic change, blending innovation with wisdom. This diversity may help address Bihar's complex challenges with fresh ideas and seasoned guidance. With a strong and decisive mandate, the NDA now has the stability and confidence to pursue bold reforms and long-term strategies that could transform the state. The focus will be on curbing migration by creating local opportunities, boosting industry, and rapidly improving infrastructure, roads, railways, and connectivity that can power Bihar's growth. Bihar's people have chosen continuity and hope, placing their trust in leaders to deliver on their promises and uplift every community, rural and urban alike. The next 5 years will be crucial, a true test of whether this trust can be transformed into real, visible progress and lasting change for all. The festival of democracy has ended, and now the hard work of governance begins. Bihar stands at the threshold of a new chapter, filled with both challenges and opportunities.